You're replaceable. Okay, bye. I worked for a company for just under 5 years. Before I joined, it had already been around for 10 years. During my time there, the business grew to become the #1 provider in the region, capturing about 75% of the market. It was a small team of around 15 employees, and I genuinely loved my job. The skills I gained were invaluable, and I cherished my colleagues and the clients we served. My performance reviews with the owner were consistently perfect, with no suggestions for improvement. I managed operations, HR, payroll, customer service, marketing, employee management, schedules, and training. I could even step in for my teammates when they were out sick or on vacation. Last summer, the owner announced bonuses. Mine was more than previous years, but still notably less than my teammates. I asked the owner if the bonuses were performance-related and what I could do to earn more. The response was shocking. You're just more replaceable than the others. I was taken aback, but calmly replied, "Oh, okay," before processing the bonuses and heading to lunch. I called my spouse for advice. While they aren't a fortune teller, they have a knack for seeing potential outcomes. With their extensive business experience, we decided to take our scheduled vacation to clear our minds and figure out my next steps. After one last day of work, we left for vacation. While away, we discussed various scenarios and consulted with a business advisor and an attorney. By the end, I resolved to resign with a 2-week notice upon my return. However, in a moment of anger, I was immediately terminated by the owner. I had anticipated this reaction, so I was prepared. In the following weeks, I launched a competing business offering similar services, but with more customizable options and higher quality. I knew our clients wanted these improvements, but the owner had dismissed my suggestions in the past. I kept in touch with a few former teammates who would occasionally vent about the declining work environment, but I never pried into the company's affairs. I noticed a significant drop in morale and client satisfaction after my departure. I also checked the Google and Facebook reviews for my old company. Things were not looking good. They hired 2 full-time and 1 part-time person to fill my role, while some responsibilities were outsourced. Meanwhile, my new business took off. Within 3 months, I was able to hire several of my former teammates who needed minimal training. As the quality of service at my old workplace continued to decline, more clients turned to me, and soon, my old company struggled to stay afloat. In just a few months, they went from being the top provider to nearly nothing. I learned that my previous employer was looking for a new job, having even applied at my spouse's company. I jokingly thought about interviewing them and saying, "How replaceable am I now?" But my spouse understandably said no. The moral of the story? Don't tell your employees they are replaceable. They might just create a competing business that surpasses yours, taking your best employees and clients with them, leaving you to start over. Looks like your company was the one that was replaceable, not me.